All right, if you're just tuning in here, this is Chief Meteorologist Ben Pine in the WHS 11 Weather Impact Team Weather Center here on this August the 15th, 2024. It's a Thursday, and we've got a weather impact alert for our Friday, and really mostly for our Friday morning. So we're going to cover that, the incoming batch of some showers and thunderstorms. Just waiting on our stream to get uploaded on all the different platforms. You might be listening on Facebook or YouTube or our WHS 11 Plus app. So this might take just a couple more moments and then we will get going here. Definitely going to feel more like August over the next couple of days, as it felt like it today, up around 90 degrees this afternoon. So again, just a little second longer here, and we'll be ready to go. It's been a little while since we've had a weather impact alert day because we've had like 13 or so, maybe 14 mostly dry days in a row. So my yard, my plants, the bushes, the shrubs can definitely use the rainfall that's on the way for our Friday morning. It looks like that rain's going to maybe interrupt that morning drive off to work or school tomorrow morning. So just want to give you a heads up on that. And then we'll look ahead to chance for a couple showers and thunderstorms through the weekend as well. And then next week looks all dry. And we're going to see this all put together coming up on the 7-day forecast here in just a moment. And in just seconds, it looks like we'll be up and ready to go again on all of the different platforms. All right, it looks like we are good to go here. Thanks for tuning in. I am Chief Meteorologist Ben Pine here. It is 9:36 p.m. On this August the 15th, 2024. We've got this camera. We've got this camera. We've got that camera. All right, so again, we do have a weather impact alert day for Friday. Severe weather chances are going to be low with this. We just wanted to give you a heads up that there's going to be some heavy rain around, some lightning, thunder, some gusty winds. Might be a couple of strong thunderstorms to watch out for too for early on our Friday. Now Saturday, we're going to go ahead and put an alert day out for that just because we could have a couple strong storms in the afternoon that we need to watch out for as well. Enough of me. Let's go ahead and go to the weather graphics here. We've got our weather impact alert for Friday for 5 a.m. until 11 a.m. That's kind of the main time frame when we're going to have some showers and thunderstorms across the area. So just pack some of that rain gear, have a place to maybe duck into some shelter in case you get a storm that fires up over your area. We're going to see this on Futurecast here in just a moment as well. All right, so we also have, before we get to Futurecast, look at the Kentucky State Fair, which of course kicked off today. Lucky you if you get to head out there today. Weather was pretty good for it. And it looks like, you know, we're going to stay kind of August-like here over the next couple of days as well. Marita, thanks for tuning in to our Facebook Live here. I'm going to be trying to watch some of our comments as well as we move along. So storms early tomorrow in the morning and then drier in the afternoon. A lot of the weather model data has kept us pretty dry through the afternoon. All right, and then Saturday, a few afternoon storms, still muggy out there with a high of around 90 degrees. You're definitely going to notice the mugginess on the increase. After this treat of low humidity we've had over the last 5 or 6 days, you're going to notice the tropical air kind of back for the next couple of days. Now Sunday, still a bit of humidity. There could be a couple showers around, a little cooler, 84. And then we're back to some really pleasant, almost fall-like conditions for much of next week. Monday is going to be awesome, 83, sunny, pleasant, and again, some low humidity across the area. So that's a look at the next 4 days of our Kentucky State Fair. Currently we're at 86, feels like 88. Dew point's now 66, so we're starting to get into the humid levels. Brenda Sturgeon, thanks for watching from Litchfield, and Patty Brown, thanks for tuning in. All right, so we've got a mix of 70s and 80s, and on the almanac today, we hit 90. We hit 90 yesterday, 103 the record back in 2007. I know this is all kind of bookkeeping stuff, kind of boring stuff. We're going to get to the good stuff here in just a second, I promise. So yesterday, actually, we made it to 91, 90 today. So here we have max HD radar and satellite. We've got a strong thunderstorm out towards Paducah. If you look out to the left side of your screen, then to the northeast, there's been some showers that kind of been moving down 74 from Indianapolis to Cincinnati. In the middle, we are all dry and quiet. And check this out. This is the dew point map to measure water content in the air. And this just shows that it is getting more and more muggy minute by minute. Kayla Rapp, thanks for tuning in here. Andre Goatley, hello to you. Thanks for tuning in. One of our biggest weather enthusiasts in Kentuckiana. Betty Vick is watching here tonight. All right, let's get to Futurecast. We'll help you plan ahead. We'll take it slow. We'll go hour by hour. So the stuff that is out towards Paducah, Futurecast picking up on it pretty well here. And in time, eventually we might sneak in a shower or storm around Litchfield, Western Kentucky Parkway. Upper left-hand corner under that weather impact is the time stamp. You can kind of keep track there. I don't think that'll be severe for us. And in fact, I doubt we'll have severe weather with this. Maybe a severe thunderstorm warning initially as it rolls in here. This is around 4 or 5 o'clock in southern Indiana first. So maybe picking up a little speed from the last weather model update. Either way, early morning showers and thunderstorms moving in. There could be some gusty winds as it moves in. But I think around 7, 8 o'clock, peak of the morning drive, most of this is not going to be severe. Yes, heavy downpours, some rumbles of thunder, some ponding of water on the roads. A little disruptive for that morning commute as we head out with temperatures in the lower 70s. Dottie, not too hot for the fair. Again, I'm just pausing every once in a while, check some comments every once in a while here. All right, so here we go at around 8 o'clock. So southern Indiana gets the rain first. It moves out of southern Indiana first. This is stopped at 9 a.m. I'll let you kind of absorb the information on the map here for a minute. And then the rain and the thunderstorms linger a little bit longer for areas off to the southeast. Okay, let's move forward in time. So by around 10, 11 o'clock, it looks like most of that is gone. The big question mark is, do we have anything to really pop anything up, and can we recharge the atmosphere in the afternoon? Since yesterday, and maybe before that, we have not had anything popping up Friday afternoon, Friday evening. So the main show tomorrow might just be in the early mid-morning hours, the wettest part of the day. And again, I hope my yard can soak up as much of that rain as we possibly can get, because then we're looking at drought conditions, because we're looking pretty dry all next week. So we'll take what rain we can get. It's going to be humid, around 90 in the city, outlying, I'd say around 85, 90 in most locations for Friday afternoon. Feeling a little bit steamier than that. All right, into Saturday. So Saturday features really not much change to the air mass, meaning it's going to be humid Saturday, and we're going to get little disturbances kind of riding through. And anytime that happens, we might get a little kind of random pop-up shower or thunderstorm. I'm just having fun with these different cameras. Now I'm looking at you. Now I'm looking at you. All right, let's go back to the graphics. All right, so my point is Saturday, kind of hit or miss. We'll give it about a 40% chance of a shower or thunderstorm. So this is kind of looking ahead into our Saturday. Notice they're just here and there, some downpours So I would not cancel any of your outdoor plans for Saturday. It's looking like upper 80s to around 90. We don't have the front moving through yet. That will drop our temperatures off a bit Sunday, and then eventually bringing in some nice, really dry air on Monday. And I want to show you that too. I want to show you the humidity tracker, which is our next graphic right here, because this is what it's all about as far as comfort this time of the year. So super tropical tomorrow. Kayla, thanks for tuning in to be informed. And then it gets a little less tropical, but still humid Saturday and Sunday. But then we bring in that nice Canadian air. Our friends from the north in Canada giving us the gift of low humidity Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. So we're back into the feel-good stuff, not too far off. We've been talking about this for days and days, that Friday would be the day of tropical air, and it's already starting to move in. Brandon, we've had some touch-ups, nothing major as far as brand new graphics. And if you're just tuning in, I'll go back over FutureCast here in just a moment. But, all right, eye on the tropics. Some people like to know what's going on in the Atlantic Ocean, but this is the only thing going on, which is Hurricane Ernesto, winds at around 90, Category 1 hurricane. The kind of one interesting thing about this storm, it looks like it's heading right towards Bermuda. Will it be a direct hit? Time will tell, but looks like if you have friends living in Bermuda, which good for you. There's only like 63,000 people that live in Bermuda. They might have some impacts here as we go from Friday into Saturday. All right, let's go back home. Tonight's isolated storm, especially southwest, but then you might get woken up, or you might wake up. Is woken a word? We're gonna have to look that up. You might wake up around 4 or 5 o'clock, especially areas west of I-65, southern Indiana first. Because again, we'll look at FutureCast again, we'll go slow with it as the storms begin to move into our area. So late overnight hours with that, low 74, so it is going to be humid tonight. And then tomorrow, morning storms, muggy day overall, 90 degrees in the afternoon, as the afternoon is looking primarily dry, and Friday evening is looking mostly dry too. Okay. Rolling out the 7-day forecast. So we got a couple of these weather impact alert days. It doesn't mean severe weather. It means that we're just giving you a heads up that you might have to maybe alter your plans a little bit. You might want to wake up a little earlier tomorrow to deal with some heavy rainfall. You might just have to slow it down on the way to work or school. You might have to pack the umbrella, pack the poncho. And then Saturday, it's just a heads up for the morning, afternoon time. There could be a couple showers and thunderstorms. So if you do have those outdoor plans, just maybe that little backup plan to duck for cover for a little bit, and then you can head right back outside. I wouldn't cancel your plans outdoors any day here, because again, Friday afternoon we're dry, or at least mostly dry. It's just kind of hit or miss Saturday, and then Sunday a couple showers here and there, and then we're rolling with sunshine all next week and low humidity. So there we go. All right, if you're just tuning in here, I'm Chief Meteorologist Ben Pine in the WHS 11 Weather Impact Team Weather Center. It is 9:47 now on this August 15th, 2024. And now we've got this camera. All right, I'm not going to do that anymore. Let's go back to the graphics. All right, so here it is. Our weather impact alert, just to give you some more details on this, 5 to 11 a.m. I think is the general time frame for the storms tomorrow morning. If you've already seen this stuff, I'm just going to quickly go over it again. So if you want to go to bed, you want to tune out, you want to go look at Instagram or whatever social media platform you want to go check out or watch a show, feel free to move on, because we're just going to go over some of the same stuff. Some strong storms possible tomorrow morning, after around 5 a.m. especially. The fair forecast, 15th to the 21st, so today through the 21st. Around 90 tomorrow and Saturday. Morning storms tomorrow, drier afternoon, few afternoon storms Saturday, couple showers Sunday, but cooler, and then sunny and pleasant Monday. You're going to have a lot of great weather next week. 82 and 86 now. Dew point at 66. That dew point will probably go up around 70, maybe a little higher overnight, meaning that humidity is spiking because we have a south breeze. If you're a nerd like me and you want to see the almanac here, 90 was our official high. The average high is 89, so pretty close to normal today. Right at our normal low this morning at 70. Record low 51, record high 103. A more than an inch deficit in rainfall, so that's why I say we could use those raindrops tomorrow morning. Mary from Crestwood, thanks for tuning in. Again, just going over some of the same stuff we already went over in case some folks are just tuning in. So here's our highs over the last week. We had that nice stretch of 80s for a long time. Even some lower 80s through the weekend, and then now we're back to kind of our normal August standards here, up around 90 degrees. Severe thunderstorm down around Paducah right now. Oh, also, look at the wind direction arrows. That's kind of cool. I've been putting those on the maps. You can see how they're moving from south to north. And it's just giving us that Gulf of Mexico moisture. Also, this is a really cool feature too. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit closer. But notice these storms. I love how the winds, the weather stations pick this up. Notice the air flowing, the cooler air flowing out of these storms pushes against that southerly flow. So you get these little outflow boundaries pushing against the general atmospheric flow. So right there, see that push of air out of those storms? It's kind of a cool feature with these wind flow arrows. And of course, that's not weather model data. That is actual real data. And then you got some showers and storms up towards Cincinnati. So all this activity has not been impacting our area today. David Miller, thank you for tuning in here. All right, backing up. So here's the mugginess. Look at this. It's always like this. The western half is completely super dry air. Obviously, you're running desert climate out that way. And then we are just supplied by ample Gulf of Mexico moisture. So here it comes again. So last, let's say 5 or 6 days, we had this nice north breeze coming in, giving us that low humidity. Well, that has flipped. The script has flipped. And now the air is flowing in from the Gulf. So there we go. What does that mean? That means the shower and thunderstorm chances are going to be ramping up until we can get another front to move through and bring back in that Canadian air, which is going to happen Sunday into Monday. So futurecast here, it is actually, you want to look here and see, is it picking up on time 0 right now very well? And it is picking up on that disturbance out towards Paducah in western Kentucky. I think it's overblown maybe a little bit. But where does it take that stuff? It takes it mostly off to the southwest of Louisville, maybe clipping like Litchfield, Munfordville after midnight. So if you look in the upper left-hand corner of your screen, there's a clock, and just kind of follow that. So as we look ahead here, now look in the northwest corner. That's the line of storms that will fire up overnight. So we're looking like 4 or 5 o'clock in southern Indiana with the latest data coming in. Initially, there might be a severe gust, but a lot of this should not be severe. We're talking heavy rain, yeah, some gusty winds, lightning, thunder, really heavy rain. And so this has it moving into Louisville, you know, give or take around 6 o'clock. And then kind of overspreading a lot of the area, 7, 8 o'clock. So just keep that in mind on your way out tomorrow morning. Things might go a little bit slower on your commute. And then we get the storms to move out by, I'd say, mid-morning for most. So going into the afternoon, it tries maybe to pop up a shower, but there's just not much activity tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be a steamy day, especially after the water's in the ground from the morning. Then you're going to have some evaporation. You're going to have some sunshine. We're back in the swamp, basically, for Friday afternoon. Upper 80s, around 90 degrees. It's going to feel probably mid-90s. All right, and then into Saturday, we're still stuck with the same basic humidity, and since the air is kind of juicy, we might have a thunderstorm popping up here and there for our Saturday afternoon as well. All right, so that is pretty much it. I appreciate you guys for tuning in here. I hope that was helpful. Just want to give you a very detailed look. And what's cool about the stream here, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or on our WHS 11 Plus app, get that, by the way, it's free to download. Now I'm going to move over to you. What's cool about it is that we can just take our time. You know, on my newscast, I get like 3 minutes to just boom, 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 rush through this. It's hard to absorb all the information when we're going that fast too. So we can stop at a lot different times, slow down, and really get this information, and hopefully it's more understandable. We can see it more clearly as well. Going back over here. So yeah, glad we could stream here tonight here at 9:55. I think we've been going almost 20 minutes. I will see you in about an hour and 5 minutes if you can stay awake that long on WHS 11, the night team, and we'll give you some more information there. We'll kind of see where those storms are out towards Paducah, see how close they're getting to our area by that time. And we'll also have an update on Futurecast. We'll get some brand new, fresh data into the weather models. So again, thanks for tuning in here. And you have a good evening, Mary. Nethery. I appreciate you for watching here tonight. Again, I'm Chief Meteorologist Ben Pine here in the WHS 11 Weather Impact Team Weather Center at 9:56 on this August 15th, 2024. Hope you guys have a great night, and I'm going to wrap it up with a thank you for watching here tonight.